Another Golf passes me as if I'm reversing. يا أخي. After quarantine, we got sick and tired of staying at home, and we're like, we should let go of our stress, yeah. And we're like, let's do Jebel Jais. Our cars are gonna go through a lot of stress and everything. We skipped till the day before the run, going up the mountain. Let's take our cars to the garage and have a full checkup. My car stayed inside the garage full day because it had a lot of problems. And my other friend, the other MK6, took his car. We raised his car and we were like, Wallah, if we did not come here, you would be dead tomorrow. So we both fixed our cars. We literally slept like 3-4 hours, nothing. And then we met up in Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road in a petrol station. Let's go. Once we reached Jebel Jais, the sun was coming up. Yeah, it was dawn, and we were like, okay, it's happening, guys, it's happening. It's getting hot. So while we drove all the way to the bottom of the mountain, there was a lot of off-road because of the floods. So there was a lot of construction. We started going, khalas. And then it wasn't even a hairpin, it was just a turn. I took the first turn, understeered straight. And my friend with the glove sport flew. And I was like, oh, you flying. You know what, you enjoy, I'll just drive. And then we kept going, and I was following and taking race lines and everything. And we were like, going. And then I see the MK6. Where is it? Where's the MK6? It's gone. Like, and we said, like, at the bottom of the mountain, if something happens, you guys keep going and you come back later. So he disappeared, something happened to him. No, let's continue. And I continued, and then I was following, and then just going between cars. There was little cars, and we were just flying 160, 180, going and taking hairpins, and it was so much fun. And then I reached the almost top of the mountain. Transmission overheated. It's normal because it's hot. So I pull over, and the Golf R just keeps going. I pull over, and then I pop the hood. I'm like, khalas, keep it on. Keep the car on, and then this Camry passes by. And he's like, what happened? I'm like, oh, overheat. He's like, of course overheat. You guys were flying. Where are you flying? Up the mountain? No, we want to fly over the mountain. And that's when the car cooled down a little. And then I get a call from my friend. He's like, yeah, bro, something happened to the car. I'm like, what happened? He's like, come. And I drove, took a turn. I'm like, where is he? Went down. Where is he? And then I reach almost at the bottom of the mountain. And I see a blue GTI and water. And I'm like, when I stop and I look, I'm like, this is oil. He's like, no, this is water. I'm like, no. This is both. And I touch, I'm like, this is water? Yeah, this is oil, bro. We pop the hood and it's hot. And at the end, after that, the two other Golfs came back, and we stopped the car and we continued our day. We just pulled the car over and we went back to the top and continued our day. Then it got really super hot. Went back, put water in the car, and moved on. The reason why I started modding was because there was a Volkswagen event, and it was a track event. So I was on track, and I was pushing the car. It was stock, their stock, and I was pushing the car, and I had Chinese tires at the time. Pushing the car to the max, and then it was Yas circuit, and there was a turn, and then you have a straight, long line, just straight. And I'm pushing 200, 210, 220, going 225, and then just another Golf passes me as if I'm reversing. Like, it's not fair. It's not fair. I'm not pushing the car is screaming. And then after the track, I was like, I need to mod. Next week, went. Tune, now. Now. So after that, after the tune, it was still winter. There was an event of Jebel Jais run. And we were good around the 30 cars. And I was following the admin. We reached Jebel Jais and he goes. I'm like, oh, you're going? I'll go. I went. I'll tell you, Jebel Jais road is the best of the best. And it was midnight. It was cold, so the car was like, "Yalla, push me." You know, the turbo was, go. Like I let go. The car's like, no, you're going. Push me, and he pushes you. You know, and that's so fun. And it's high, and we're going 140, 160 in Jebel Jais, taking turns, overtaking, and all of that. At the top, we reach. The admin reaches, and I'm following him, and then I hear behind me. My friend's tires gave up, overheated, and they gave up, and he almost hit me and the car beside me. But then when we parked and we popped the hood to cool down the cars, turbos were red, like you can see it. One time we were going to Khorfakan, to Kalba, and on the way something happened to my brakes. There was a sound, tuck. Yeah. And we pull over, my brake lines are messed up, and we zip tied it and all of that, but there was still a problem with the brakes. And they were like, Omar, just chill, drive slow, your brakes. I'm like, okay, yeah, don't worry, guys. And I'm following them, and they start going, and they go to 100, 230, 240. Like, if they're going, I'm going. No brakes. And then that's when I'm like, oh, what are you doing, Omar? And it's like, it's going full. And it's the feeling. I mean, if you're just locking the speed of the car while it's working, it's no problem. But then when you have no brakes, that's even more adrenaline.